channel. So for today's reading, I wanted to pull cards and connect to the energy of Tyre Sampson. Tyre was a young man that was on an amusement park ride at the Icon Park in Florida, and he fell off this ride and passed away as a result of his injuries. So there have been a lot of questions as to what happened. Why did this young man have to lose his life in this way? So we are going to pull cards to see more into the situation and into what happened. So let's get into it. Thank you so much, Spirit. Angels and Spirit guides, show us the energy of Tyre Sampson and what happened to him. Thank you so much, Spirit. Show us the energy of Tyre Sampson and what happened to him. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, give us the energy. Tyre Sampson as of March 24th, 2022. What happened? I'm feeling like my chest is a little heavy. I'm feeling like a little nervousness. Okay, a little nervousness already. So I don't know if there was already nervousness in going onto this ride. Got the Knight of Wands coming out. I feel like this Knight of Wands speaks to just wanting to try something new. So I don't know if this was a new park in the ride or this was like his first time on the ride. But I'm getting this like nervousness feeling as well as just excited feeling. Okay, let's see what else. Knight of Pentacles as well. Spirit, show us some more into Tyre's energy. What happened on March 24th, 2022? Thank you so much. What happened on March 24th, 2022 on the Icon Park? Thank you so much. Yeah, see, Nine of Swords here as well. Whoop, 2 cards came out. Okay, so what I'm feeling in this energy is that, like I said, there's definitely some nervousness about this ride, but still there's this energy of wanting to give it a shot, like give it a chance, see what this ride is all about. So I don't know if this is a new ride or a popular ride or just something that everyone either talks about or wants to go on. But the Ace of Swords and the Magician and the Five of Pentacles, it's like something was blocked, okay? Something was blocked, or intuitively something was not right, or something was not stable, okay? The High Priestess is here as well. Both of these cards, Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, is like your intuition is blocked or your mental is blocked and you're not able to see or think clearly about something, okay? Five of Pentacles here as well, kind of like lost. And then we got the Ten of Cups too, so I don't know, was he there with family? Or no, wait, I think he was there with like people from school or something like that. So this is the vibe and the energy that I'm getting, okay? I feel like Tyre was excited to get on this ride, excited to try something new with his family or with his friends, and there was also some anxiety if he actually wanted to take that step and get on this ride, okay? But I feel like this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's like I wanted to do it, but a part of me also knew I probably shouldn't do it. And I feel like he's saying this because of either his weight or just that he's a bigger child, okay, a bigger teen. There's also this feeling here of, okay, so I feel like when he got on this ride, okay, this is what I'm feeling. From the outside looking into this ride, it's like, yeah, let's do this, let's hop on. I'm ready, I'm nervous, I'm scared, but I'm ready at the same time, okay? He gets on the ride, sits down on the ride, and there's something like, I don't know if this is for you, or I don't know. It's like, I thought I could do it, but a part of me is like, maybe this isn't for me, okay? The other part is like, he's on the ride, he's buckled in or strapped in, but he's not feeling safe, Okay, he's not feeling safe already. Nine of Swords. He's feeling some anxiety, like, man, maybe this actually isn't for me. But then there's also this sense of, I don't want to be embarrassed if I decide to get off this ride. Okay, there's something here with not wanting to feel embarrassed, not wanting to, I'm hearing be the eyeball, so not wanting to be that one that gets off of this ride because he's uncomfortable. I feel like there's something with him and his build and his frame where he wasn't comfortable in this seat or wasn't comfortable in this ride, but did not know how to either express it because of either not wanting to be embarrassed around the people that he was with. You know, I feel like from an emotional standpoint, he was just not really feeling it. And I feel like he did not know how to express that. Okay, he did not know how to communicate it. And I feel like there's this energy here of by the time he was actually up in the ride, there's something with him being like, I just feel like he's just like, yo, it's just like too late. Okay, like there's heaviness in his chest, in my chest right now. So this is me interpreting this as maybe heaviness in his chest, a little bit of panic as well in his chest, where I don't know if he knew how to communicate what was happening. And I feel like there was embarrassment there. And like I said, it was a little too late for him to actually do anything. Spirit, show us some more into Tyre's energy. Show us some more, Spirit, into Tyre's energy and just what he was feeling and thinking. He didn't want to feel left out with this Five of Pentacles. He didn't want to feel left out by doing this ride. But at the same time, with the Magician here, it's like, this probably isn't for me. And there's this energy of not knowing how to communicate it. And before he knew it, it was kind of like too late. Spirit, show us some more. I'm getting we got two cards here. Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Okay, pain. Listen, I don't know if when he got into this ride as well, was there something pain in him? Okay, was there something like, I don't know, if maybe something was too tight. Maybe this is why I'm feeling that pressure. There could have been something too tight on his chest as well that made him feel uncomfortable. And because it was uncomfortable, it may have been difficult for him to come forward and say, hey, I'm uncomfortable, or something is, I feel like something was hurting him. Okay, something was painful about this seat. But like I said, he didn't want to feel embarrassed by getting on this ride. There's something about either really wanting to do this ride, or a lot of people wanting to do this ride, but not wanting to feel embarrassed about actually not doing the ride. Okay, because it's like, oh, it's like, what are people going to say if I don't do the ride? So it's like something along those lines. Spirit, show us some more into this ride and how Tyre was feeling once he was on the ride, okay? Because we see there's definitely some pain and discomfort with this Three of Swords and Eight of Wands. Spirit, what else was he feeling, thinking when he was on this ride? Thank you. Yeah. I mean, we have the Knight of Swords here on the bottom. He felt like he should have got off, okay? He knew that this ride would not go well, okay? He knew the ending was not going to be well. Okay, he knew something about the stability or the direction or the trajectory of this ride was not to his best benefit. Knight of Swords here, and it's kind of like, I should have just got off the ride. I should have just left the ride. Okay, Spirit, show us what else happened when the ride took off. Okay, show us the energy of what happened when this ride took off. I'm also being drawn to his eyes. I don't know if there's something he couldn't see. We got this card coming out. Yeah, we have the Four of Wands coming out. I don't know if there was something he couldn't see. I feel like he wanted to go home. Okay, there's something about him wanting to go home, or just wanting to talk to someone. I don't know if this is a father figure. Okay, I'm not sure if his dad was with him as well, or if his dad is in the picture, if his dad is alive in his life. But there's something here about either wanting to go home or wanting to speak with a masculine energy, okay? Someone who is the King of Wands, possibly someone who is a fire sign. But either not wanting to say it because the moon is here in reverse, not wanting to say it, or having there's something here with just not being able to voice. We also have the Empress here in the bottom as well. So just there's something here of him not entirely being in the flow. But I feel like this home also makes me feel like him feeling as though he's going home, okay? And y'all know what I mean when I say that, going home. All right, so Spirit, show us. This is just sad. I really feel like this is sad because it's like this young man possibly may have already felt insecure about, you know, being a bigger teenager, you know, having this certain build. And he gets on this ride wanting to have fun, wanting to have a good time with his friends, you know, wanting to have this experience. But then he realizes that maybe this experience is not meant for him, but it's so either uncomfortable for him to say or just embarrassing for him to say that it's almost like he had to suck it up because he didn't want to be the one that didn't get on the ride, okay? Or he didn't want to be the one that was embarrassed because of his weight, his height, etc. And it's sad, okay? Because you know, as kids, sometimes we do stuff just out of pressure, you know, peer pressure, just because our other friends are doing it. But other times you may not be able to voice how you feel or communicate how you feel because you don't want to feel embarrassed. And this to me is what this situation sounds like. And another thing is that this could have been prevented. Okay, this could have absolutely been prevented. And it's unfortunate that he didn't say anything, but at the same time, there should have been, whoever these ride people are, they should have been able to identify whether he was able to actually be on this ride safely. I feel like the tightness in this ride and how the seats were, whatever the case may be, it might have been too tight. Okay, and it was very uncomfortable or caused some discomfort for him. But again, he couldn't express this or say this because of the environment he was in. And the people who were there may have been like, hey, you know, you might have to come off because this isn't for you. Like if someone actually took the initiative to do this or say this, this could have saved this young man's life. And I wouldn't be here right now doing this reading. Spirit, show us what's going to happen next with the Icon Park in Orlando. Thank you so much. Show us what's going to happen next with this Icon Park in Orlando. Yeah, I feel like this structure, look, we got the Queen of Pentacles here on the bottom, okay? This speaks to not only money, okay, something financially with money that may change with this park, but this Queen of Pentacles for me also speaks to the security of some of these rides and the fact that they're going to have to crack down on certain things, okay? And they're going to have to be more diligent with who gets on these rides and if you're actually able to get on these rides, okay? Because like I said, there's something about the security. Just, I say security as in how secure this ride actually is, okay? So this to me tells me that some things are going to change with this Hermit here, okay? There may be something that happens in Virgo season, something that happens in the 9th month, or just like 9 days, 9 weeks from now, whatever the case may be. But it's like there's going to have to be some changes to the foundation of these rides and how they are operated, okay? And the structure of these rides going forward. The Emperor card here, that's a card of someone who has authority. So this could be something that happens, comes down from someone who has some authority or mandates some sort of law or action that will prevent something like this from happening again. I'm also hearing credentials. So there's something here about having valid credentials or being able to identify situations where if an individual gets on a ride and they may either not be tall enough for this ride or not be, you know, if they're of a bigger frame or statue, this may not be the ride that you can get on. And for some people, especially if you are, muscular or have masculine or whatever the case may be, or you have a bigger frame, this may be hard for some people to hear, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're on this ride and you're uncomfortable and, you can't breathe, your chest is too tight, or your legs are squished together so hard because you're trying to fit in this ride. If you are not physically able to get on this ride, you should not get on this ride. So I feel like there's something here with either the park or just the state. Okay, but again, someone with higher authority, someone's going to come down. We have the world here, make a statement or enact some sort of law or initiative to prevent something like this from happening again by being sure the staff at the park have certain credentials or expertise that will be able to voice when a person cannot get on this ride, okay? Or extend this. Like, there's something here with just having to just communicate, even if it's uncomfortable, okay? Even if it's not what a person may want to hear, but this is a 14-year-old young man, teenagers, okay? So this is just sad. Like, this is sad all the way around. This could have 100% been prevented had the right people been there with this young man to support him, so he did not feel some type of way if he did have to get off the ride, okay? And this can also help other people in the future, other young men and women, that if you are on this ride or if you're on a ride similar, any ride, and you're feeling some sort of discomfort or you're not feeling completely safe, listen to your intuition, listen to what you're feeling inside, and know that is saving you, know that is helping you, because I feel like for Tyre, he knew something was wrong. He knew when he got on the ride. There was all this excitement and adrenaline that was pumping, let's go on this ride, let's get on this ride. But when he sat down on this ride, okay, his high priestess kicked in, his intuition kicked in and said, hey, Tyre, no, this isn't for you. This isn't the ride for you. But his intuition was blocked. And again, he didn't want to be embarrassed. Being with his family, being with his friends, he didn't want to be embarrassed. He didn't want to be the one that didn't get on this Icon Park ride, whatever the ride is called. He didn't want to be the one that didn't get on this ride while everyone else did. Okay? It was an insecurity for him. It made him feel uncomfortable, or made him feel some type of way that he would be one of the people that didn't get on the ride. So again, it's kind of like he sucked it up, but he knew something was not right. He could tell something was not right, okay? So I extend my sincere condolences to Tyre's family and friends and all those who knew and loved him. I am so sorry this happened. I pray for y'all, and I just send good energy, and I hope in the future that for anyone watching, that you listen to your intuition, okay? Know that if something is wrong, know that if you're not feeling something, that you honor that without feeling shame or without feeling guilt. And I feel like Tyre wants other people to know that as well, that stick to your guns. There's something about sticking to your guns and sticking to your intuition. And if something don't feel right, it's not right. And honor that, okay? So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.